Hello, this is Dale, and I just did a. I'm going to show you how to um, work with Kenkenai in Anime Studio, and basically how to import into Anime Studio. So I did this simple animations, nothing to brag about, and you you export it into desktop, whatever. Hey, well anyway, I already did this export once, and I'm going to do it again. But you want to make sure you're on all frames. You want to see camera view. Hey, you can also do it this way. Hey, you got to make sure you're a 1920 by 1080. And so I'm going to go into Anime Studio now. And the first thing I'm going to do is go into project settings. And I'm not on 1920 by 1080. So let's go up to 1080p, high definition TV. Hit OK. I'm going to import the image sequence that I rendered out. And here it is. Open. Come on. There we go. Now the nice thing about Anime Studios, when you do the import image sequence, uh, it ends up in a switch file, and it plays the animation. Get this stuff out of the way for a second. So you get the animation imported, but that's really not useful unless it's in a smart bone. So we're going to make a smart bone setup by adding a bone, getting rid of bone strength, go on a timeline. Hey, and now I'm going to go back to the main timeline. And on the keyboard, I'm going to go Control Copy because I'm copying all those keys, and Control V. Oops. Somehow I deleted. Oh, there's my. And I want to go into the B1, Control V, and of course you want to bring down the timeline and turn that. So now we have the smart bone action, and of course you go back to the main line. And I've still got this here. I want that. And if I go and make a key and then go down the timeline, I can now animate on the timeline with a smart bone and have that animation come up and go backwards, forwards, whatever. Um, Kind of nice. There's also one other thing you can do is, let me get rid of the rotation for a minute. And one of the things you can do in here is you can go up and rescale keyframes. Um, let's see. Bring up my calculator, and I want 25 times 6 frames, 150. So let's rescale this to 150. Okay. Nope, didn't work. Let me try grabbing all the keys and doing it. Rescale. Oh, 150. There we go. Now it's rescaled to 150 frames. And of course, I'm going to move the smart bone so that I have control. Now, why would I want to rescale like this? Well, you can add a little jitter to stuff by retiming. You don't want to put one key over top because then you'll erase that particular frame. But you can really set up some interesting effects by pushing these together or spreading them apart. And so now, when you go back to the main line, and you can see the jitter that's put into it, okay, without trying to do it by the bone itself. You could do it by the bone, but it's easier just to have one smooth swing. And then let's go back and see that one more time. As you can see, it jitters kind of a little bit, and that's because I've retimed the animation here and here. So that's how you import into Anime Studio. And you can also retime here, okay? And if you retime here, okay, whatever you've done retiming, it will end up in Anime Studio retimed, because that's just the way each picture is going to represent. So, you know, if it's retimed in the other program, it'll automatically be retimed when you import in an image sequence. So, thanks for watching. Bye.